everything. So video was mad cool, bro. Like that, you got a little something. You got a little something right there, because that's what these kids is looking for. They're looking for to be able to see, what the artist is doing and stuff like that. So you got the visuals real right, baby. I like it. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
All right. So next up, I'm gonna go to Truth, and then we're gonna go around the family a little bit.
Dope video. I like the video, and I also like the song. It's dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, like he was saying, visual. When I seen like the video visual, it kind of like brought it out more. But overall, I love that one. I like it. Dope.
Thank you.
All right. Next up, we're gonna go to King Price.
Yo, it's good. Hey, listen, that beat was fire. Like, I like that epic, like, grand piano. You know what I'm saying? And then like the bass line was like, it was just right, like a real good vibe. And then they brought in and came in, did the thing. Like I said, that's still like it's getting closer to kind of what like we can start playing that stuff like for maybe like a party gig or whatnot. But I mean, I like that drum though, and I did enjoy the video. You know what I'm saying? Little shorty too. You know what I mean? And it definitely enhances what you got going. So
appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you, King Price. DJ Earl E. Let's go.
Hey, yeah, my apologies on getting that video thing. I got a little flustered there, but we got it done, and I'm gonna post it in the rooms for everybody else to go check out on YouTube and check out the other Sirens video. I like this song a lot better. I still feel like a little bit your flow is kind of repetitive, but I'm an old dude, I admit it. So I think you're latching on to what the youth is going on, the movement in music today. So I think you got a good personality, and just getting to know you a little bit on this call, I feel like your music does express who you are. So keep doing that. Keep coming from the heart. Keep doing what you love and what you feel is gonna really express your feelings. That's what we DJs and people in the industry, we want to hear real. And I feel like you're expressing yourself here and coming from your heart, so keep doing it. Keep bringing us that stuff. I'm gonna try this track out tomorrow. I got a gig with some other artists and an event, and we're trying to showcase a lot of new artists, so I'm gonna try this out in the crowd and see what people think, and we'll just keep it going. I'll put it in the rotation. This is the one I think I would put in our rotation for West Coast Fleet Radio for sure, and see what kind of feedback we get, and keep it moving.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
No doubt, man. Thanks for your time.
All right, before I go to somebody else, I wanted to add something that he said, which was, I appreciate your personality. As an artist, it's very important for you to be able to convey who you are and what you're working with when you talk to people. And you're a pretty comfortable dude, and your personality's warm, so keep that up, because if you're not able to take criticism, you never go anywhere as an artist. Next up, I'm gonna go to we got Insider Productions.
Yo, yeah. Like one of the DJs said, I like that beat too, man. That's a nice beat. Same thing. That I mean, you doing what the youngsters is doing today. And you guys got your own lane. And you gotta do something different to try to step out the box, because it's like you said, everybody sounds like everybody today. Like when I was coming up, it was ideal to be original. You know what I mean? Like niggas wasn't trying to sound like nobody else. They had their own image and their own style. You know what I mean? Like, so You know, keep doing what you're doing. Stay in your lane. Create your own style. One reason that I like your music is because I can understand what you're saying. You know, it's a lot of music out right now that I don't even know what they're talking about, bro. You feel me? Like I can't sing along with it. You know, the best part about it is they got a hard ass beat. That's the only reason I'm rolling to it. And it's not as far as their verbatim and the lyrics that they have, man, I have no idea what they talking about, you know. And if they ain't, if it's not mumble rap, then it's pharmaceutical rap. You know what I mean? And you know, I come from a generation where, you know, the artist to create his literature, and you know, he thought about it. He didn't go and punch in through the whole song. He wrote his rhymes on a notebook pad, you know, with a pen and paper, you know, like real shit. You feel me? So, you know, I see the youngsters writing in their phone now, which is cool, but majority of them will go in the studio and be like, just press record. You know, like I come from a generation where after we wrote rap, we rehearsed the rap. And after we rehearsed the rap, we memorized the rap to where we could flow it with no paper, you know, and that's when you're in, you know what I mean? When you can rap it to any beat, when you can flow it with no beat, you feel me? Non-stop, a cappella, you know what I mean? That's the generation I come from. So, you know, that's some gems I'm just dropping on you, man. Just be true to your craft, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well,
call, loved one. Keep doing what you do.
All right, Insider. That was cool. You broke up just a little bit, but it was just a little bit enough for us to get the point of what you were saying. So I appreciate you, my brother.
Right.
The last person I'm gonna go to is Funk Juice. Still there. Funk Juice, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. What's good? All right. From the music video perspective, I get the point why you want to show the music video so you get like the vision with the audio. So I get the point of it now. I'm definitely trying to check it out on the YouTube gallery. Definitely the vibe of it, and I get it, the new generation. So as long as people really pay attention to what you're giving out in the delivery of your music, you know, you do what you're doing, man, and, you know, I'm going to leave it at that, all right?
All right, thank you.
No problem. As the says on you, man.
All right. Well, I'm going to go to the fact that, you know, we played the other song, then we played this visual, and when you go around the room, you pretty much was able to get a great response from everybody on the song. So what that tells me is that you are versatile, you know, even if it's just hearing you versus seeing you, or seeing you versus hearing you, because, you know, you turn the room around, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. That was like lovely to see, because I even was able to tell a change in your spirit personally, you know, because when people appreciate what you're doing, it gives you a great, you know, appreciation for it. So thanks for bringing that to us as well. One question I have to ask is, if you were to collaborate with an artist in today's music industry, who would you collaborate with, and why would you collaborate with them?
If I was to collaborate with an artist today, I would say Lil Baby, because he's at the top of the game right now, and he's I just like his story. Like I don't know if you had a chance. I haven't actually got a chance to watch his movie. I just heard about it, but I kind of like know his story from like watching interviews of him and stuff, like his come up and how he just never gave up. He wasn't even into music like that in the beginning. He started rapping because of Young Thug. That's the reason he started rapping. I would collaborate with him because I love. He's like me. He's a hustler. and he's hardworking too. And that's what I like about him, like how hardworking he is and how he just consistent with it. And no one's out there like Lil Baby right now. He's at the top of his game right now. No one's out there like him. You can when it comes to Lil Baby, you can tell the difference between him, Lil Baby, and Lil Durk. Definitely can tell the difference between those two. But if I was to collab, it'd definitely be Lil Baby.
No doubt. And if you were to tell your younger self something that you could have used today, what would you say?
I should put out more music. Put out more music, more visuals. I got a lot of songs I held on to. It was at a point that I was Jacob, when I met Jacob Harperwell, our manager, he came around a time like I was like kind of like losing hope in the music. So when he came around, it kind of like he brought that energy back, like look, don't give up, like keep going. So I felt like my younger self, I would have put out more music and just keep going. Yeah, definitely.
And where does your passion come from? What is your inspiration when you step into the booth or when you pick up your pen and writing your book or however you put it down on your iPhone or whatever?
I just try to. My inspiration is my family and just showing like younger kids like you can do this. Like if you chase your dreams, pretty much. Because I always, like I said, since I was younger, I always been into music, watching like James Brown, 5 Heartbeats, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, stuff like that, Prince. I've always been into music and just how they impact people. Like how these people like love their music so much. Like, for example, Michael Jackson, he was one of those people like all these people gravitated toward him. He had the world pretty much loving him. And that was something like that inspired me. Like, dang, like he touched that many people. Like him, like another one, DMX, RP DMX, but he was another one. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that concert. He had a show. He had like a whole bunch of people out there. And that's just something that inspires me. Like, and then my music, how it can touch other people. Like, I never knew that it impacted other people until people actually started telling me, like, yo, like your music is good. Like, you like your music. And I was like, oh man, but I wasn't getting that at first. I was getting good feedback, but I wasn't having actually people telling me like, yo, your music is impacting. Like, I love your music.
Word up. Well, that's good that you got that, because one major thing that artists also need to understand with music is relatable. It's so much better across the board because somebody else could relate to what you're going through, and that could be a genuine experience to you being in their whole collection. You know what I mean? Because they follow people that inspire them. DMX is also one of the people who hugely inspired me. I loved him as an artist, and I loved his music. But also, if you ever been to a DMX show, the one thing you didn't mention is that he always does a prayer. He used to always do a prayer right there on stage. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of the things that I seen that was different about his show than any other really huge artist. He's gonna stop the whole crowd and do a prayer right there. You know what I mean? So that was really thing I really appreciated about it. He was a real dude. Yeah. So the last thing we're gonna do up on this thing, we about to hit you across the head with a request, okay? And we do this to everybody, and some put up, some don't. We want you to kick a freestyle, whether it's a freestyle or it's a 16 that you wrote, no beat, straight up a cappella, all the way through, no drop. Let's go.
Let me see if I got something on fire real quick. Because I'm more of a writer.
Well, and that's why I said it could be something that you wrote, that you because like I'm an MC too myself. In the past, I've done some music, and one of my main things was when I write on paper, it's more like poetry. You know what I'm saying? And there's always a point that I'm trying to get people to get with these punchlines and these turnovers and these phrases, you know. So give us a impactful something that you wrote and, you know, quote it to us.
All right. All right, I got this one song. It's actually gonna be on.
Let's go. Come on, let's go, BlockBoy.
It's actually gonna be on the album. This one of my songs, Ghetto Superstar, is gonna be on the Vibes on the Block. So in the beginning of the song, everything I do it from the heart. You just wanted my attention from the start. I'm sorry, shawty, if I ever broke your heart. I was heartless because I had a broken heart. Young nigga from the block, love was hard. I ain't fucking with these niggas APIs. I ain't fucking with these niggas that's on God. I love too well, I love too much, I love too hard. You say I'm toxic, but you always play your part. They turned their back, I kept it real from the start. I remember I had my back against that wall. I'm a real nigga, bitch, fuck you thought. I remember I had my back against that wall. We ain't had rollies, we had stolen cars. All I know is getting money, stack it tall. Count it up, run it up, stack it tall. Fuck bitches, yeah, but never raw.
Okay, all right. See, you would do it all that pausing, and you know you had a little something to say. So you know that's one thing that we do because we come from the era of straight lyricism. We want to hear what the artist is saying because we are the DJs. When we step out there and we play your track, we want to be inspired and people to be inspired by what we're doing. So thank you for doing that. If there's anybody that's here that has any other, you know, questions to say off the grid for BlockBoy, if not, we're going to do our closings and then we'll have BlockBoy do his closing. Make sure you give us our social media, all platforms where we can find your music, everything you're working on, and just whatever you'd like us to convey with what we have experienced here. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? So, BlockBoy, let's go.
Y'all can find me on social media on all platforms at BlockBoy 4Real. That's the number 4 and then real is together. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Clubhouse. We in the metaverse too. You can find me in the metaverse with Miss Marie. We out there too. The minute we finna be worldwide. Shout out to the West Coast Fleet DJs for having me. We out here. We got to be worldwide.
No doubt. Truth.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on here with us, chopping it up. I love your music. I'm looking forward to, you know, hearing more from you. And also, you know, sliding up on me, you know, whenever you touch down in Vegas.
That's definitely.
Absolutely. Just keep up the great work, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, just keep going.
BlockBoy, peace to you, your family, your movement. Thank you for taking the time to come and experience a call with the West Coast Fleet Radio. I am DJ XXL. If nobody else has any questions, we're going to go ahead and close this thing down. Everybody have a blessed evening. Peace and blessings to everybody. We up out of here.
All right, thank y'all for having me. Shout out to the Fleet DJs.
All right.
All right. Hey.
Have a good weekend, y'all.
Hey.